Yeah. I love all bitches. Round, square, oval bitches. Rich, poor, slave bitches. Smart, dumb, crazy bitches. Rude, horny, dirty bitches.
How's it going, Big Dick? So guys, I first want to start talking about something in this video. Normally I try to talk about something cool at the start of the video because I know that's when I have most of your guys' attention. So I'm not meaning to point anybody out in this video, by the way, or any group of people or something like that. But as you guys know, this winter has been pretty fucking awful for, I imagine, most of us. Many of us have had storms, even places where it's never really snowed much before. It's been snowing a lot now. A lot of my friends on RuneScape do live in the States as well, and they've been telling me it's been pretty damn cold there as well this past year. I'm sure you guys can all agree with that. Even, as you guys know, Desecrator, he even had a storm recently. I'm not too sure exactly how often Australia gets storms. I would imagine quite often because it's a little island. Well, it's not really a little island, but it's an island. I don't think in Canada we've ever had an actual storm. I can't really recall ever. But anyway, so state in the States, they had quite a bit of snow the one day, and it wasn't, they don't really ever have snow. It's in the far south. I'm not going to name the state. I'm sure maybe if you guys live around there, you guys will know. But here's a few pictures. Now, to me, because I'm Canadian and I live, I'm used to the snow. I'm used to, basically, if you're used to snow, you're good at driving in the snow and things like that. You know how fast you can go, how slow you got to go. And you're kind of used to it and things like that, even when you're walking, you gotta walk. I don't know exactly how to explain how you gotta walk, but you can't just walk freely. You gotta kind of make sure that you don't slip. So anyways, as I was getting to, I'm gonna show you guys a few pictures. I think some of these pictures up here I have are from RuneScape anyways though. So yeah, this one here is when I got 120 Herblore experience, I believe, so that's whatever. Yeah, this is one of the pictures. Some of the states, this is, I think, I'm not exactly sure which state this was. It's probably one of the southern ones, but all these cars here, guys, are ditched cars. Now, the reason they're ditched is because I believe most of them ran out of gas because people weren't really expecting that, the traffic would be so slow. So a lot of cars actually ran out of gas because they were on the road for like fucking 7 hours. And they weren't really expecting that because, they didn't really know it was going to be this bad. So a lot of cars are ditched. I believe, though, the state is actually, some of the gas companies are going around giving free gas for all of the cars, just a little bit of free gas. I'm not sure if it's necessarily that's true or not, though. But that's really nice of them. They're getting it for free, obviously. It's fucking awesome. But then again, you're basically just luring them into your gas station by saying, hey, this is us. We're giving you some free gas. So when you go refill your gas, make sure you come to us, basically. That's probably what they're doing anyways. I'd probably do the same if someone gave me some free gas and I was stranded, basically. So that's one of the pictures. I think this one isn't. This one's me selling my mahogany planks a while ago. And that's not it either. Okay, so these three pictures can go. And that thing's still there. Let me get the other pictures up somewhere over here. Alright, now this picture is really fucked up. You guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? These cars all in the middle. I think this is probably the highway, I guess, or freeway, something like that. This is like the little middle section between where, it's all grass and shit. All these cars have been ditched because they have no gas and they're not used to, taking it that long to get places when it's kind of, snowy. And I think it's black ice they had. But that is fucking crazy. Now, one of these pictures I'll be showing you guys is kind of sad because it's like a car crash, but obviously something like that will happen. This is just another clusterfuck, obviously, and this one here is like a really big accident. I noticed how huge this accident was when I actually looked at it. This fucking, literally, the door is flowing off over there. That's really bad. That's probably not one of the worst accidents I've seen, but that's a really big clusterfuck. I'd imagine one car hit the other, bumped into another, and this car slipped this way probably. I don't really know. But that car in the middle is fucking torn up. But hey, there you guys go. Something that's not really RuneScape related, 3 minutes, whatever, and something. Hopefully that entertains you guys a little bit. But I find that to be fucked up when I saw that because to us it's like, it's snowy every day. There's black ice almost every day. It's nothing really new. But when you bring it to, a state or an area that has never had it, it's a really big shock to them. They're not really used to it, obviously. Now, another thing I found funny. I find it so hard to be true. I told my mom as well. I'm like, that this happened in this state. She thinks that whoever's telling me this is just, joking around. But they're actually not joking around. Maybe some of you guys can confirm this if you guys are from the more south. Nothing embarrassing about it. But whenever they tell people that storms are kind of coming or there's going to be a lot of snow, something's going to happen, if you guys go to the grocery stores, they are literally sold out of water. They're literally sold out of water bottles. There's nothing. And normally when, you buy water bottles, there's a really big area for a lot of them because they take up a lot of space and, they're normally cheap, so people buy a lot of them. And all the canned foods are sold out. Everything that you can basically cook without needing too much electricity or obviously water bottles, is sold out because apparently there's going to be like 5 centimeters of snow, and that gives people the idea to freak out and think like they're going to die or something. I've been meaning to tell you guys that story for a long time now, but today I'm just finally getting it off my chest. But that's just, I had to laugh at that, and it's just so, it's weird because they're not used to that. But I'm going to tell you guys, you won't be stranded inside your house for days. 5 centimeters of snow, I've pissed in that shit before. I probably have when I was a little kid, fucking that little yellow snow shit going on there. I gotta find the yellow wizard. I got 3 minutes to find the yellow wizard. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, guys. Let me go get this quick 8K Runecraft. By the way, guys, the reason I do wear a Runecraft cape here, I'm not really too sure if it works anymore, to be honest. I just know that every single time I find the yellow wizard, I do it. But this is what people used to do always back in the day when RuneSpan was more in its prime, I guess I would say. A little bit before the nerf type of thing, where the nodes used to be a little more AFK. But if you do boost it, and you get it to level 100, basically, it does give you more experience at the actual wizard when you cash in the 10 runes that you have to. That's a little interesting topic for you guys. Not topic, but a little interesting tip for you guys. But yeah, I'm hoping it still works. I think last time, I'll just waste some XP. I think last time I did this, I got 8,390 experience. Oh, I really don't want to use something else. Okay, let's just see how much we get. Okay, yeah. Wait. Oh, fuck. I just really badly lost experience. I was supposed to not boost it and use the blood runes on it. But, fuck. Always wasting XP when I make videos. I don't know why. I feel like the biggest derp. I just did that. Why the fuck did I do that? Next time I'll get that shit and I'll see how much experience I get. But anyways, guys, as I was saying, yeah, it is a really big shock to me. I'm really surprised I see that people freak out that much about, a few centimeters of snow. I guess it's really different. I mean, I really want to know what it would feel like if, like, because, I've lived, in Canada for most of my life anyway, so I'm used to the snow. But if I lived in a hot climate, I really wonder, like, if I was to, know that snow is coming, maybe I'd feel the same way. Because, I mean, I really don't know what to expect. But to me, it's like it looks like a joke, and I'm sure most of you guys that also live in a cold climate or snow, you guys are probably laughing this up too right now. It's like, what the fuck? We get snow every day, man. I walk outside my door, there's banks of snow being fucking shoveled up so I can walk through my goddamn walkway and all that crap. One thing I really find interesting, by the way, and for us Canadians at least, or for you guys that have a lot of snow as well, is that especially if you live in like a little area as well. I noticed this whenever where I used to live. If you live in a little area where it's more of like a bunch of like little houses kind of put together, there's like one main guy obviously comes in like with his truck, and he comes and cleans all the snow off the ground. They kind of push it all into like a big snowbank, and once it gets to be a really really big snowbank, if there's like nothing there's no hot days at all where it's melting a little bit, a really big truck will come with a little tractor thing that can lift it up and crap. And it will seriously take the snow away, like snow, right? You're thinking like little light snow, something that isn't really gonna hurt anybody. But they literally, when it gets too much, they literally have trucks and tractors come. They bulldoze all the fucking snow into the back of the truck, and then they drive it, I guess, somewhere in the city. I find that to be a little weird. I'm sorry, like that shit could melt. Like, can't you like bring something like a fucking heater or some shit and just fucking blow at it with hot heat and melt it? I don't get why we have trucks moving that shit. Maybe I sound stupid for saying that, but you would think, if you get like something that blows hot heat, it would probably melt it. It might take a little long time, but you'd have to have something that's very powerful and really, really hot. And I'm sure that snow could melt pretty fucking. I mean, if you take that snow and throw it in fire, it'll melt in a second, right? I feel weird having a truck come pick it up and bring it somewhere else. All that gas you're spending, and the person that's driving the truck probably has a good paying job. It's a government job. It feels weird. But yeah, I don't know, I always found it to be weird. This big ass truck is carrying snow in the back. That's like fucking, maybe at max like 100 fucking pounds. Actually, it's probably more than that. I don't really know. But I just know snow is pretty fucking light. But I guess when it gets kind of slushy, it's probably really heavy. Anyways, this video has really had no RuneScape discussion. So, all kinds of games in this bitch. This is a very random video. Hey, if you guys like these random ass videos, be sure to give it a like and give me a comment telling me that you love these random ass topics I talk about. I haven't done it for a little while, I'm not going to lie. I used to always talk about random comments, random things and stuff like that. I haven't done it for a while because I've been getting experience, and I think a lot of people also like to see progress, but sometimes it's obviously nice to mix it up. Anyway, that's for right now. You guys can see I'm still at RuneSpan. I'm working on the 100 mil Runecraft XP. I'll probably be getting it sometime tomorrow, to be honest, maybe even tonight. So by the time you guys look me up, I'll probably be just around 100 mil. Got a little more construction to do, and then I should be hitting 100 mil Runecraft construction and all that shit. Nice. Undead Soul right after that. That's great. I don't have to chase the mage or anything. It's going to reset in about 50 seconds, so maybe the next one I might catch. One thing I do hate about RuneSpan, though, is that, like, normally, whenever you get here, you guys can see how many body runes I have. Normally, whenever you get here, you got to stock up on body runes, which wastes like 10 minutes sometimes. And then if you had to go anywhere in like an hour, it's not even worth coming to RuneSpan sometimes because you spend a little while stocking up on this shit. Unless you get those little flesh thingy bobbers where it gives you a bunch of mine runes. You get like 50 mine runes off those things sometimes. And it ain't even that bad of experience. It's like 50 experience pretty frequently. Or consistently, I guess, for a better word. But yeah, I must say, I definitely am enjoying doing RuneSpan with the faster method with chasing the yellow mages around. Very easy and simple, to be honest, anyways, and it's a lot more experience an hour adds up. One thing I'm wondering is, as you guys know, you can, I think I did in my video just for like an example for something, because I do sometimes like to show the more try-hard methods, but I don't really do try-hard methods all the time on this game, because I get burnt out then, and then I don't like to play the game. But you can thieve dwarf traders and fletch at the same time without really losing any experience, so you can save yourself maybe like an hour of fletching every like 2 or 3 hours of thieving or something like that. So you can save like 30+% of your time, maybe even 50% of your time you play. If you play for 10 hours, you can have 15 hours basically of play time, but you only played for 10 hours because you were fletching the whole time as well, which is cool. It adds up. Obviously, if you go for like something like 200 roll thieving, you might save a total of, I would imagine, 300 hours or something like that. But the amount of tryharding you got to do that, it's a lot of work. So I was wondering if I could like. Obviously, the yellow wizards keep calling me every, I don't know exactly how long it is, but is this depending on how much I runecraft, or can I just sit here and eventually the yellow wizard will want me to come give him some runes? Because then I'm thinking, maybe I can come get 200 mil fletching at RuneSpan, and I'll just chase the yellow wizards around, giving them the runes, probably get like 40k runecraft experience an hour, and, you know, 300, 400k fletching an hour. So I'll basically be getting really good experience an hour. I'll save a little bit of time rather than just sitting there and fletching and wasting absolute 100% time, because I could be doing a lot of things that I'm fletching, obviously. But yeah, right now I have like 140 mil fletching or some crap, and I don't think I've fletched. I feel like I never sat down and fletched for a long time, because I've always fletched in between things. If I'm doing Pyramid Plunder, I fletch waiting for my friends to get out of their current room, or something like that. Sometimes they're a little slower or something like that if they had like a bad run. I always fletch, you know, between little things if I'm waiting for something. Sometimes if I'm waiting for warbands, I'll be fire making or fletching. Back in the day when I used to always do fish flingers, I used to fletch before the game started. A good 5 minutes every time I do fish flinger game of fletching experience. But I think most of my fletching experience came out of dungeoneering. Whenever I'd wait for like, you know, for us to get a team, right? If our team just kind of went apart, and I look for new people to get, sometimes I'd just be fletching while I'm advertising, you know, what floor we're doing next. That's way back in the day, obviously, though. Nowadays, it should be pretty easy to get a team. It's just, you know, occult floors, warp floors, things like that. But that's where I think I got a lot of my experience back in the day. It was from, I think I got like 20 mil fletching in a month with like 70 mil dungeoneering in like a month, or 80 million. But that's obviously back in the day. I don't really know if it's that good anymore. Anyways, guys, without further ado, I'm going to probably end the video here. I'm losing my voice a little bit. I'm going to go upstairs and get something to drink probably. Hope you guys are enjoying the longer length videos. We're almost at 13:37. That's not too bad. We might just have to stall until we hit that shit. Put the intro in there. So I guess we have another 10 seconds or something like that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And there's Undead Skulls over there. Oh, and no, I do not have the Runecraft outfit. I've seen about getting it, but at this point, it won't save me too much time. And I'd rather AFK at RuneSpan than do that minigame. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time. Elite timing.